Was ist los? It's your German boy here, and welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings. Now, in the last episode, we really started to get the club back on track. So, I'm currently busy taking lessons in a flight simulator, and our next goal is to try to work with this CFRP stuff to fabricate a new set of wings for the glider. So, without further ado, let's see the fruits of our labor unfold.
もっと残って作業できればいいのに。そしたら早く完成して早く飛べるのにな。
I can't wait either. Coultry murmured quietly to herself. The school closes at 6:30 p.m., and if you wish to stay longer, you need to submit a notice of extension of club activities. However, I have my dorm motto work to do. Coultry has to help me with dinner, so we have to leave at the usual time.
明日は今日試しに作ったお皿の仕上げをしつつ、主翼の型作りに入ろう。いよいよ本番ってわけね。焦ってまた折れちゃったら困るから、慎重に作業を進めましょう。
Okay. That's fair. Today, at lunchtime, things still seemed awkward between them, but after only half a day has passed, they've really opened up to each other.
ところで葵、あかりさんのことどう思ってるの？
Oh my god, we're still on about that. Huh?
そうだった！部活終わったら問い詰めなきゃって思ってたのよ。
What's this all about? I don't care. You don't need to cross-examine me or anything like that.
いいから聞かせなさいよ。そうだそうだ。
What is there to say? I can't fucking believe these two. Okay, let's make a dash back home. All the boarders are waiting with empty stomachs. I ran as I pushed Coultry's wheelchair.
ああ、待ちなさい。なんでごまかすか。
There's nothing to... I thought that somehow these two might just get along really well. There's nothing to cover up, though. Like, it's kind of cut and dry. Like, seems like some people are jealous. Once we began work on building the main wings, the Soaring Club garage suddenly came to life. Everyone had their own tasks and was able to find an outlet for their increased motivation. Also, this had an effect on things outside the garage, too. For example, at lunchtime one day...
ねえ、このガラスマットとガラスクロスってどう違うの？大きさかな？他になんか違いあったっけ？クロスの方が薄いけど繊維が長いから引っ張り強度が強くなるんじゃなかったかしら。そっかそっか。マットの方が曲面になじませやすいからややこしい形のものを作るときはこっちなんじゃないの？じゃあ主翼を作るときはガラスクロスの方が適しているのね。大きいし平らだし強くしないといけないから。そういうこと。
Recently, it's been like this, with Coultry and Ageha having lunch together. Coultry is always reading an introductory book for FRP, and if there's anything that she doesn't understand, she asks Ageha. When Ageha had free time, she was studying thick technical books about glider production that she'd taken from the bookshelf in the garage. She can also read these books while eating her lunch. Because Coultry was spending time with Ageha, the feelings that Coultry wasn't part of the class began to subside, which could be called a welcome byproduct. Also, like what's happening now, other people in the class can help Coultry, and it looks like she's having more and more chances to talk to people.
おーい、みなせ。女子ばっか見てんなよ。
And shoulder go, I'm not! Thick! I made a few friends in the class too, and started having lunch with them. I wonder what they're talking about. As far as building the main wings goes, I'm just a helper, so that doesn't really have much to do with me, but I'm just interested. Well, I mean, I want to talk to them about the glider too.
しかし、お前すごいよな。
Why is that?
転校してきていきなり、ハバネさんと仲良くなっちゃってさ。望月先輩ともお近づきになったんだろ？
It's all just by chance. And Kotori, who used to have a stormy relationship with the girls, seems to have been treated differently by the boys, who found her a bit... Really? Maybe because of her legs, or perhaps because she's pretty, but mainly because she has that kind of don't talk to me aura about her.
たまたまね。
And since I became Zadormota, maybe I've been speaking about her in a similar way. The fact that I settled into the class so quickly was all thanks to Ageha.
言っとくがな、俺たちはそれも羨ましいんだよ。なんだよ、幼馴染って。
Yeah, it's true, but... This is kind of off topic, but it seems like Ageha is popular with the guys. Thanks to that, some of the boys are a little jealous and envy me. If the situation were reversed, I might be envious of them.
ああ、俺もソアリング部に入ろっかな。
That's too bad. We already have too many members.
嘘つけ。なんだよ、独り占めかよ、チキショー。
In one corner of the classroom, Ageha and the others were getting excited talking about gliders, while the other boys and I were enthusiastically talking about typical high school boy shit. Speaking of which, when I was at the all-boys school, these kinds of conversations were a lot less enjoyable, so I'm glad I transferred after all. This is how it usually is each day. After school, we go to the garage and get engrossed in the work we have to do. Ageha, who is also in the robot club, goes there on some days, but once she's finished there, she comes to the soaring club's garage to show her face. Also on those days, she comes to check Kotori's work and gives instructions like Das nicht gut, oder looks great, and so on and so forth. Then finally, a few days ago...
外よ。そーっと剥がしてね。おお。よし、取れた。見て見て、ほら。
And Kotori, having peeled the FRP plate from the mold, happily held it out to show us. All right.
やったね。
Without thinking, we all punched the air with a sense of victory. The smooth surface had a glossy shine to it, as the light and the dim light of the garage shone across it. This 200 by 40 centimeter plate was one of the pieces that would make the main wings. The main wings are 8 meters long. There's a very high risk with making the whole thing in one piece, so they're made in separate pieces that are joined later.
見てほら、すごい滑らか。ほんとだ。私のとはえらい違いだな。
But won't the part where it's connected become weaker?
問題ないわ。接合部は厚く積層するし、むしろ強度は強くなるはずよ。これを磨いて色を塗るのね。全部できて接合したらね。完成はまだまだ先か。
This plate served to prove if the manufacturing process works or not, and was made more as an experiment. Now, 10 more plates, the same as this one, will be made. It's so smooth already. Does it really need to be polished?
表面に理系剤が付着してるから、それをきれいに剥がしてやらないと、塗装のノリが悪くなるのよ。
As Ageha explains, she checks all over the surface of the plate.
上出来。当たり前よ。何せこの私があんなに頑張ったんだもん。本当に綺麗にできてるな。いいな。
As we talked among ourselves and stood before the first result of our work, we all kind of felt a sense of excitement and unity. Although it was slow, the production was proceeding smoothly. Sunday. From tomorrow, our end-of-term tests will begin, so club activities have stopped for the time being. If we secretly work on club activities and get found out, it could be problematic for us, so we must stick firmly to the rules. Which is why we're only meeting at the garage on Sunday. The cicadas are singing loudly, which is normal for this time of year. It's already the peak of summer. Once the end-of-term exams are over, our long-awaited summer holiday can begin.
Oi! Aoi-kun!
Is that you, Amane? On my way to school, I hear Amane calling from behind.
珍しいな。一人かい？
I had some dorm work to do. The others couldn't wait, so they left without me. Early this morning, Age had come to the dormitory and had left with Kotori. Those two have been getting along recently. Seems like they finally opened up to each other.
そういえば、二人でいる時も会話が弾んでいるみたいだ。
I'm proud of them. Yeah? In what way? They must be talking about the glider.
主に君が話題の中心だな。
Was? Really? Wonder what kind of rumors they've been making up. I can somehow imagine it, and it would definitely be something stupid.
知りたいか？
Nah, it's fine. Just knowing that those two are getting along is more than enough. I'm proud of them. Besides... Okay.
どうかしたかい？
Well, you're not in uniform today, Amane. I think this is the first time I've seen you like this.
ああ、これか。昨日久しぶりに家に帰ったからな。父の仕事の手伝いをしてきた。
Your dad's job? What kind of job does he do?
発明家だ。
An inventor, eh? For a moment, I imagine a middle-aged man with big, thick glasses and a white coat talking in a strange voice while pouring chemicals into a test tube, followed by a big explosion. It's not like the days of Edison. Now it's become a proper job title. Wait a sec. She said she'd been home for the first time in a while, so does that mean she usually lives alone? I can't help wondering, but it seems there could be some family issues, so it's kind of hard to ask.
小鳥たちじゃないが、最近私も楽しい。
What do you mean?
部活だよ。みんなすごい。アゲハには作る才能があるな。起点が利くし、知識も豊富だ。小鳥は根気があるし、熱心だ。誰よりも飛びたいって思っている。葵くんはあの子らをうまくまとめてくれている。シミュレータではもう私より上手に飛べるしな。
If they heard you say that about them, they'd be so happy.
そうだろうか。
Yeah, I guarantee it. The reason why everyone can throw themselves into this so fully without hesitation is because someone amazing like Amane is here. Amane brushes back her long hair and smiles as if reminiscing about something.
君たちが来てからいつも賑やかだ。イスカがいた頃に戻ったみたいだ。
There's that name, Isuka, again. The person who wrote the flight log. What sort of person was she? And also, why does she always talk about her in the past tense?
早くテストフライトがしたいな。
Hey, I'm stoked too. Amane looks far away to a big column of cloud as if she can hardly wait. Neither can I, you know. Wie geht's? What's up?
ジーッス。ういっす。
Huh? You here by yourself, Kotori? I enter the garage with Amane to see Kotori by herself, camped in front of the air conditioner, looking bored.
姫木さんなら、ロボット部の子に呼ばれて出てったわよ。
Robot Club? Oh, right, yeah. Recently, Ageha has been coming to the Soaring Club more often than the Robot Club. Could that be the reason why they called for her?
呼びに来た子が、深刻そうな顔してたわ。
Said Kotori lazily. Her face also seemed to say, I don't even want to think about it. At that moment, Ageha came back.
ただいまー。
Hey, Ageha. Did you get called away by the Robot Club?
ああ、うん。
This can't be good.
ん？
What happened?
ちょっと困ったことになってね。本当は喜ぶべきことなんだけど。でも、先輩たちの気持ち考えるとそうもいかないか。
What happened?
しばらくの間、ロボット部に専念しなきゃならなくなった。それ、どういうこと？先輩、少しの間、お休みさせていただくことってできますか？それはいいが。
You say a little while, but when will that be until?
早ければ夏休み入ってすぐだけど、遅いとお盆くらいまでかな。
That's about halfway through the summer holiday.
ロボットコンクールの予選だな。私ら下級生チームは補欠だから出場する予定はなかったんですけど、先輩チームのロボットに問題があったらしくて、今からじゃ間に合わないから急遽繰り上げってことになっちゃったんです。
The Robot Club is really popular. There are many members that are divided into several teams to produce a robot to meet the regulations for this year's contest. According to Ageha, while helping the seniors with their work, the juniors also practice by making their own robots, yeah? However, that's only for practice, and helping the seniors is the priority. It seems that usually you can't complete it if there isn't enough time, but this year, Ageha's been really fired up, and she said they could do something about it. Then the problem occurred with the seniors robot, and they're no longer able to enter the contest. It was decided that Ageha's team would enter.
じゃあ、主翼作りはどうなるのよ。直接作業してる時間はないかな。ロボット部終わってから顔出すから、作業はハバネさんにお願いできないかな。無理よ、私一人じゃ。
I'll help. If this means that the main wings can't be completed, now's not the time for me to be doing pilot training.
お願い。ほんとごめんね。それじゃあ私、またすぐ行かなきゃだから。
Ageha made her apologies and left the garage. There was an awkward silence in the garage.
何よあの子、勝手なことばっか言って。
That's not how it is. She was a member of the Robot Club to begin with.
でも、せっかくいい感じだったのに。
She'll be back, though. Hamane, while Ageha's away, can I help Kotori? Amane?
それでいいと思う。そうしよう。
Amane seemed kind of annoyed, then went back to her usual spot, sitting in front of the drawing board, and after that, she didn't say much of anything. On the first day of the exams, at the end of the first term, the sunshine that we've had for the last few days changed quite unbelievably into really heavy rain. This would be my first exam since I'd come to this school. I've never been against studying, so I was quite confident, but when it came to the specialist subjects, I struggled because I didn't even know what kind of questions would come up.
はい、終了。シャーペン OK。
The answer sheets were collected. That's the end of today's exams.
寄り道せずまっすぐ帰れよ。明日も試験はあるんだからな。
That's what the teacher said, but I brought my lunchbox.
アゲハ、どうだった？まあまあかな。私ダメだった。明日の英語に全てを託すわ。私はその英語がダメだから。
As always, Ageha was chatting with our classmates and taking her bag with her. Left the classroom with them. Ageha. I followed her out to the hallway and called out to her. Are you going home?
ちょっと用事あるんだ。葵は？
I'm gonna swing by the garage.
そう。
Ageha, are you...
アゲハ、何してんの？ごめん、先行ってて。何、葵？
Nine. Nothing. Wiedersehen.
おう、明日もテスト頑張るぜ。
She said cheerfully, then waved her colorful orange umbrella around as she chased after her friends.
一緒に帰らないのかよ。
Whoa. It's you, Mabu. It doesn't matter, does it? Whether we leave together or not?
よくねえよ。お前ら最近ずっと一緒だったじゃねえか。気持ち悪いくらいベッタベタしてよ。
We're not getting clingy.
してました。なんとか部がどうとかって言ってさ。
What are you sulking about? The fact that you can't join us?
はあ？誰がお前らなんかとピッピー。
Don't fucking spit in the hallway. That's disgusting. And I'm pretty sure you can get fined for that.
だいたいおかしいと思ってたんだよ。だってお前、昔アゲハに告白して振られただろ？
Without realizing, I kind of stiffen up. How do you know about that?
アゲハから聞いた。
I can't believe it.
なのにまたつるんだりして、恋愛経験豊富な俺に言わせりゃ、それは不自然ってもんだ。
I think you're misunderstanding the situation. That was back when we were kids and shit. Kotori, how long have you been there?
知らない。何も聞いてないから。
She denied it in a really obvious way, then zoomed off down the hallway at top speed in her wheelchair. Mabu, you fucking Dummkopf.
じゃあなー。
Hey, hold it! Masatsugu skips away as I try to retaliate. Hey, Kotori.
私、何にも聞いてないから。聞いてないことについて聞かれても答えようがないから。
Is that so? Going against what our teacher had said, Kotori and I headed toward the Soaring Club garage. Because of the rain that had been falling since this morning, the inside of the garage was really humid. Sitting down in front of the air conditioner, opening up the textbooks for the subjects for tomorrow's exams, we ate our lunch. Damn you, Mabu. Schwanzkopf. Sifmöse. The thing that Mabu had let slip just now really was something that happened when we were just kids. And I think Ageha has probably forgotten all about it. even if she did remember, there are many other embarrassing or uncomfortable memories. At that time, we didn't really understand the differences between boys and girls, and you could say they were, youthful indiscretions. Which is why I also don't think it has any real special meaning. Amane, how's the exam?
受けてない。
Huh? Ah, that's right. She deliberately keeps dropping credits. Also, if she took the test like everyone else, she's so clever that she'd be at the top of the class without even trying. By the way, strangely, Amane isn't hungry today. So it seems that the lunchbox I brought for her will... No, we'll munch on that later. I'll put it in the fridge so she can eat it later. Yeah, just...
葵くん、
Yeah?
姫木さんのことだけど。
What's this? I thought you weren't listening. Kotori ignores my sarcasm as she continues.
さっき、廊下で話してたでしょ？あの子、何か言ってた？
Oh, nothing really. She said she had to do something and went home.
姫木さん、私たちのこと避けてない？ここにも来ないし。
Since Aga has said she was going to focus on the robot club, she hasn't come to the garage once. Well, club activities are suspended during the exams. Aren't we the ones who are being strange for coming here?
そうかしら。ねえ、やっぱりあの話。
Yeah. Yeah. The truth is, it was on my mind, so I asked someone I knew in the robot club about it. I asked about what the situation was on the day that Ageha was called for. At the time, Ageha said it was decided that her team would enter the contest, but she had kind of a sad look about her. I wonder if something else was said to her. Could it be that because she's in two clubs at the same time, she's losing her position? That's what I was worried about, so I asked about it, but apparently there haven't really been any complaints from the other club members. They said there aren't many people in the robot club who are as enthusiastic as her. Anyway, the advisor to the robot club is Mr. Tobioka, who I'd heard rumors about when we were looking for members for our club. He has a grudge against Namane, and it's said that he sees the Soaring Club as enemies. It's not clear whether the rumors themselves are credible or not, but it seems that this is what Mr. Tobioka said to Ageha when she was called for that day. We do not allow our members to hold positions in other clubs. You must quit one of them. Amane, who was staring at the plans, dropped her pen.
すまない。
Apologizing to no one in particular, she picks up the pen. Amane has also been acting a little strangely since Ageha stopped coming. She's been fidgeting and seems restless. Ageha said it would be until the local qualifiers for the robot contest. It sucks that the production of the main wings has to have been slowed down, but let's wait until then.
でも、もしやめる気なら、早いとこ行ってほしいわね。また部員探さないといけないんだから。
While she slowly poked at her omelet, Kotori voiced her complaints.
お前ら、ここで何してる?
Suddenly, a man's deep voice called out. Surprised, we turned to look at the door and saw a middle-aged man standing there. From the open door, we hear the sound of the rain hitting the ground and feel the humidity coming inside.
あいつ。
Speak of the devil. It's the Robot Club advisor, Mr. Kujira Tobioka.
今は試験中だぞ。部活動は禁止だって知らんのか?
知ってます。だから部活してたわけじゃありません。
何？
Hey, don't get sassy with him like that. He could fuck us hard.
ムカつくんだもん。
We're eating our lunch and studying for tomorrow's exams. Tobioka stares straight at me. He looks like he doesn't believe what students say one little bit. But I'm not lying. I've just transferred here, so there are many things I don't know in the specialist subjects, so Senior Mochizuki was teaching me. Kotori is also not too great with these specialist subjects. So the fact that we're here studying for our exams is a valid reason. Of course, having air conditioning is another reason.
お前らか。ソアリング部の新入部員ってのは。
He seems to have been convinced by what I said, but now he's changed the question.
悪いことは言わん。こんな部やめておけ。
なんですって？
何かに打ち込みたいなら、ロボット部に入ればいい。
Sir, why do you have to say something like that? While trying to hold back Kotori without thinking, I answered back angrily. I was pretty annoyed though.
生徒を指導するのが教師の務めだ。姫木にもそう言っておいた。
Where do you get off like this?
やっぱり、あいつ、姫木さんを脅したのよ。許せない。
Hold it. Calm down. Kotori looked like she was gonna charge her wheelchair right into Mr. Tobioka, so, as you'd expect, I hold her back. So what did she say?
しばらく考えると言ってたな。まあ、よほどのバカじゃない限り答えは一つだろう。これでもあいつには目をかけてるんだ。うちの部員の中じゃ優秀な方だからな。
あの子はやめたりしないわ。だって、あんなに一生懸命頑張ってたんだもの。
だからだ。どうせ真剣に打ち込むなら将来性がある方がいい。こんな、どこも目指してないようなクラブじゃなくな。
We have no goals? We do have goals. We have clear objectives. As we answer back, Mr. Tobioka scoffs at us. We don't take part in competitions, we don't make announcements of our work, so to a teacher like him, maybe it looks like we're just doing this for fun.
それにな、もうやるだけ無駄なんだよ。ソアリング部はこの夏で廃部だ。
You son of a bitch.
そうだったな、望月。
それは、部員が私一人だったからではないでしょうか。今はこの通り、葵くんや小鳥たちがいますので。
約束は約束だ。
Hazamani tries to explain calmly and without getting angry. Mr. Tobioka forcefully interrupts her. Then?
必ず守ってもらうぞ。
He states, as if reminding her of something, then storms out of the garage.
どういうことなの？あまねちゃん！
Is it true that the club will lose its status? Once Tobioka had left, we both went over to Amane.
飛岡先生が約束の中身を誤解しているんじゃないかな。廃部というのは約束を果たした結果生じる副産物であって。なんなの？その約束って。私はこの夏で引退するんだ。
Leaving? We were stunned. Stunned to hear about this so suddenly.
あまねちゃんってこの先もずっとここにいるんじゃなかったの？
That's what I thought too. I thought she was gonna stay here even after we leave.
私は 本来留年できる年数を過ぎて学校に留まっている。学校側からの特別な許可を得てのことだ。その代わりに、いくつかの約束を交わした。その一つが、今年の夏で部活を引退し、春には卒業するというものだ。引退して、卒業。
What about the club being closed?
さっきも言った通り、そんな約束はしていない。飛岡先生の思い違いだ。この何年か、ずっと一人でやってきた。新しい部員が入ることもなく。だから学校側は、私の引退と同時にソアリング部を廃部にするつもりでいたんだろう。
Hearing about these things all of a sudden left me slightly confused. Is that okay for you to quit?
いいも悪いもない。学校側が許してくれないだろうし。これは父との約束でもあるんだ。
The teachers, her father, all these promises she's made with adults. I don't know what all these people were thinking when they made those promises. But I do know that there are things that will be lost because of them.
だから、それまでに。
Amane picked up the photo frame that was placed on her desk. The frame that was once empty now had the beautiful photograph of the passage of clouds and the morning sun placed inside.
それまでに、ここへ行きたいんだ。
Amane stared at the photograph as if she were looking at something far, far away.
みんなが来てくれて、もしかしたらって思い始めてた。今度こそ届くかもしれないって。
Just maybe. This time. Thinking of all the many months that Amane had spent in this garage, her words felt so full of meaning. Listening to her words beside me, Kotori's quietly biting her lip. And I think I'm gonna leave it off here.
Ami, どうしたの?
I think that's a good place to leave it off. So, till next time, you know, it's been your German boy. Auf Wiedersehen.